say cool down.
You just walk away.
I don't know.
But I think it's more like. Oh.
Oh yeah, this is exactly.
Yeah.
Yo.
So what was this? No, that's the Egyptian.
So nice.
Yeah.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ziggy Doom on another road trip. Actually, this is not a road trip. We just driving from the house in Texas to the house in New Mexico. So it's not a road trip. We kind of do this all the time. Spring break is over officially. Well, not officially over, but the week of spring break is officially over. And we just kind of chilling, talking. You know, Doom is about to graduate high school. He's my next child to transition from child to adult. And I kind of want to get some of his thoughts. First of all, hold on. Before I even go any further, I want to say happy 85th birthday to my grandmother. My grandmother, 85 years old. She pretty much, when I was a kid, she spoiled me. She may not remember this because that was a long time ago, but she spoiled me, and I gravitated towards her. I don't really remember anything I asked her for that she didn't give me, but she's 84 years old, 85. See, 85. I'm sorry, my mother. 85 years old today. Happy birthday, Sylvia, and many more. Right? You got a long life ahead of you. 85 is the new 45 as far as I'm concerned. So, Doom. Transitioning from child to adult pretty soon. Is there anything you worry about, any concerns?
Pretty much just that I won't have everything figured out, and then I'll always be in like a cycle of like thinking I know what I want and not knowing what I want, and just, you know, I just hope I get everything figured out in a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah, so here's the thing, Doom. Like when you become an adult, right? A legal adult, you don't have everything figured out. You won't have everything figured out. That's not how that works. When you become an adult, you have to go through certain experiences first. And it doesn't happen just because age-wise you become an adult. My expectations for you, I don't expect you to all of a sudden have your whole life figured out, right? Like, oh, he's got a career, he's gonna get a degree. I don't expect that. That's not realistic. I always tell you, you know, whatever you enjoy doing in life, we can start from there. You know, college isn't for everyone. It's not, and it doesn't guarantee you a great future. I understand the importance of college, the importance of education. But it doesn't necessarily mean that I go to college, I'm successful. Or I go to college, I'm going to have this, you know, great career.
You might have better opportunities.
You will have more opportunities, and, you know, you can interact and connect with people that went to these colleges, and they can help you, you know, get jobs and stuff like that. But nowadays, there's so many ways to earn income that don't require traditional school, that if a child enjoys doing something that may not go across the path of, you know, school, they can actually generate revenue from it. So, you know, what do you enjoy? Making music, right? You do is it animation or is it coding? Because you guys got a video game, right?
I coded for that, but I honestly was just following a lot of tutorials, and like it was already the software and everything already had like pre-made stuff that I just had to basically like write in like a couple little lines or like copy and paste something that already has a function and then add new things to it. But it wasn't like coding. Tiosh is more in that field. I do animate and draw and stuff, make music. I don't release any of it though because I'm self-conscious of it.
Well, I mean, you can get the opinions of your family and then go from there.
Yeah.
But I'd rather you know, focus on things you enjoy doing and not be overly concerned with the pressures of life. And no one has it figured out by the time they're 19, 20, right after they graduate high school. So, and y'all, I'm a different type of parent, I guess. I'm not a traditional type of parent. I say traditional because there seems to be a mold that a lot of parents go by, and that mold may work for them. It may have worked for their parents, but it doesn't necessarily mean it will work for your children, because time, we've evolved. So back in the day, it was go to school, work on an assembly line, you get a house, a 2-car garage, and that's it. Well, nowadays it isn't like that. Nowadays you have multiple different sources of income, ways you can make income, and due to inflation, you can't just work on an assembly line and have a house in a 2-car garage. So you have to do other things, and I don't want my children to instantly feel the pressures of, oh, now I'm out of high school, now I got to be an adult, now I got to have my life figured out, because that's not realistic. But I do have expectations for them. If you graduate high school, take a year off of school, see what you want to do with your life, and if you want to go to college, that's fine. But I just want you to do what you enjoy doing. And there is no wrong answer, because everything has a pro and a con. I'm not going to tell you what I think you should do, because that's what I think will work best for you, or because that worked for me. I want you to do what you feel comfortable doing with no pressures. So the animating thing, the coding, that's fine. I have no idea how you guys are able to do this stuff. Y'all are like brilliant with it. Malaysia, with your she has a web series she's about to start. I don't know. Am I supposed to tell them, Malaysia, or?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so she has a web series she's working on. I'll give you guys a link to her page. It's pretty interesting. I don't know where they get their inspirations from, their talents, because the stuff they do, I couldn't even fathom doing. I have no idea. I cannot draw, I cannot sing, I definitely can't code. So it's just so crazy watching my kids do these things, and I'm like, how are you able to do that? You know how Zeke does the up, down, left, right thing?
Yeah.
What is that called?
Funky Friday.
Yeah, like he does it with one hand, and Tyrese can do it too. I saw him do it. I was like, how do they do that?
Last night, Malachi was playing a rhythm game that was on hard mode, and Zeke was like, "Where's the hard?" Like,
I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Do you see all these notes?
God, my kids are amazing. I'm telling y'all, they got some gifts from somewhere. All this intelligence and ability to do these things, because it's crazy. I tried on, I don't know what level I was on, but like, how do you push up and down at the same time?
There's a couple of different ways of like positioning your fingers and everything.
Right.
The first ever rhythm game I ever tried was like Guitar Hero, and that would just be like all 4 fingers.
Yeah.
Like this. So if you're already used to that, you could like do that. But if you're talking about on a controller,
Yeah.
Zeke uses the D-pad. He's crazy. He just uses his thumbs. But me, I go for like the 2-finger method. Have one here for up and down, and then one up here, and then just, I know this is up, I know this is down. Just it also kind of takes practice. But
yeah, it takes a skill that I clearly don't have. But his room is kind of out of commission right now.
It has a lot of dirt in it.
Yeah, we still trying to get this plumbing stuff together. We gonna figure out who's gonna do it and where they gonna do it at. But in the meantime, we gotta get ready for the summer. I'm thinking maybe something in Albuquerque or Lubbock. But remember, what was it, Clips?
Yeah, in Albuquerque.
Yeah, did you like Clips, Malaysia?
I don't really do roller coasters, but I like the water video thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the water. So what was your, out of all the places, Hinkle, all the places, what would y'all say would be our favorite?
I like Hinkle.
Hinkle had the go-karts.
Yeah, the go-karts, the video games. I feel like that's kind of more our family's speed, because like the big rides and everything, we don't really do that.
What about you, Malaysia?
I can't say for sure. Me personally,
lived up there then. It was, I don't know whose birthday it was. That was y'all mom. That was her place. I don't remember the name of it. I know what you're talking about. They had the rides indoors. Yeah, I don't remember the name, but that was your mother came up with that place.
I'm drawing a blank.
It was the only place we've been where the rides were indoors. We had the pizza on one side, and then on the other side it was the rides. And it was one of y'all birthdays because I had drove up there, and we just like kind of did that. I don't know, y'all have to ask y'all mother. But do you feel any different, like transitioning from child to adult? Do you like feel any different, or is it kind of like, eh?
It's pretty much the same, just now with the realization that you're an adult. But I feel like all those like new thoughts and everything that kind of comes with time in general.
Yeah.
So I felt like as like I was from 16 to 17 to 18, I feel like I was already 18 when I was 17, and now I kind of feel like I'm 19 when I'm 18. It's like 1 year ahead sometimes.
But what I will tell you this, son, it's not scary to be an adult. It's not, I mean, there's different expectations in life, but the goal has always been to prepare you for becoming accountable and independent. And you've done these things on your own. Like, no one held your hand, and you know, you've done a great job of being accountable and independent, and you know, looking out for your siblings and understanding that family means everything. We don't put nothing over family. No friends, no other people. We don't do that over family. And and you kind of, you know, like everyone likes you. Like every time I go to Artesia High, even park, you know, they say, "Hey, dude, you're Malachi's." Like, yeah, oh, that guy, he's awesome. In Malaysia, you know, she can sing. Like, I hear good things, and that's just real telling, because I know I never promoted hate. I've never promoted violence. I've never promoted racism, and I've tried. Okay, before y'all bash me, you know, people, I've tried to set good examples and be a half decent father. I've tried. Okay, I'm not finna say I'm the greatest. I ain't doing that. I tried, and I just hope that you would get some inspiration from that, or see that, you know, you overall treat people right. Family is the most important thing, and treat people right, and you know, everything else kind of falls into place. There's gonna always be bad people. There's gonna always be negative people. There's gonna always be racist people. There's gonna always be inappropriate people, and they can even be family members. But at the end of the day, if you understand the basic fundamental, treat people the way you want to be treated, you know, and you know, family first, then all that other stuff shouldn't matter. And we are a very big family. I mean, we deep, right? We are freaking deep. So we don't have to like necessarily go and get approval or validation from people in the streets. You know, nothing's wrong with having friends, but you never put your friends over your family. You shouldn't. I would say that. You know, you can't. But see, like with friends, you can pick your friends, but you can't really pick your family. But if you have a tight nucleus with your family, and you've grown up with your family, and that's what
it's
you know,
probably reasonable to value them more.
Right. It's probably safe to say you're going to be have a strong connection with your family. But that's one thing I've always, you know, preached, like the importance of family. I grew up very distant from my family. My family was scattered around. I didn't even meet some of my family members till like almost high school. So for me, that was very important, because I think had I had my family and we had that tight nucleus, I think I would have made a lot of better choices in life, and you know, would have learned things much earlier in my life as opposed to later. So that's why I stress the importance of family to my children. You know, the day I'm no longer here, you know, I don't want my children to, well, you know, dad's gone, we don't have to interact with. No, I want my children to still be you know, closely knit and closely connected, because that's what's important to me. So, but this ain't about me. Doom Doom. What's your handles, Doom Doom? Like, what is it, Narwhal? Or is that Island? Who is Narwhal?
Narwhal is a very like old channel that I never want to talk about again. That was going to be a gay channel, and that ship has sailed. I never want to hear that. Oh my goodness. Anyway, my actual channel, Some Lazy Doom.
Some Lazy Doom.
I animate on that. I post every once in a while if I find anything interesting or worth posting. I have music on there, some music on there, but I think if I like actually end up making like more music, I kind of think I want to keep it separate from the channel, because I feel like some people might get like confused if they're seeing like more than one type of video and everything. I kind of want to keep things nice and organized, and you know, like make it clear if you're coming to watch my content, you know what kind of content you're gonna get.
Yeah, speaking of content, I gotta update my banner on my channel. So Tiasha, I know you're gonna watch this. I know Ezekiel's gonna watch this. Zeke, tell Tiasha she gotta update my banner on my channel. We gotta update that. But just my expectations from you. You know, like I said, treat, you know, family first, do right by others, you know, and do what you enjoy doing in life. Like, I don't want you to feel pressure to pay bills or to have a career before you're 25 years or anything like that. So just kind of, you know, chillax and take it all in, and we'll go from there. Because after you, guess who's next?
I'm after Zeke?
No, you're after Doom Doom. No. So, and the driving thing is coming along good, right? I see you on my little Life 360. Yeah, I stalk my kids. I stalk them. Whatever, I don't care. I see you do a lot of driving on Life 360.
Yeah.
You be all over the place.
I go to Walmart a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Rand say she see you there a lot. So the driving is coming along good. I was gonna try to get him his license early, but what I didn't know is that if you take the test and you fail, you have to wait, I think, 6 months?
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that. I wanted him to take the test to kind of get an idea of what a driver's license test is. That way he can know and then practice some more and take it. But I found out that if you failed it the first time, so
it might be possible for us to go like to a different DMV place to do it.
Yeah.
But
yeah. But you know how to drive, so
yeah.
And Artesia's DMV isn't hard at all. It's like a joke.
We just go forward, and then we go right, and then we go right again. Yeah. And then another right, and then we go right back to the DMV. Like,
right. See, that's what I'm saying. They don't teach you how to parallel park or nothing.
The only thing, the reason why I didn't pass is because I was like a little too close to the left and everything, like while we were driving, which I can understand. It's just back then I was still kind of cautious with like being on the road, but now I understand like there's enough space for me to be on the right and not hit the car. I literally have to like go into it for me to hit the car, and I won't. I'll just keep it straight.
And if you guys watch my channel throughout the years, you've seen my kids grow. You know, some of you guys have actually grown up with my kids on my channel. Now, like I told you guys, as my kids get older, I don't know if they actually want to be recorded on my channel, so that's why I kind of went away from that, because some of my children aren't comfortable now with being recorded, and I'm not sure if it's like they feel society may judge them, or their peers may say, hey, I saw you on your dad's YouTube channel and your hair wasn't done, so ha ha ha, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, so I don't want to ever put them in that kind of predicament. But I know with Doom Doom and Malaysia, I know, you know, if I push record, they okay. You know, they like, hey, Dad doing a YouTube video, you know, cool, we in it. And we're not trying to win no beauty awards. We're not trying to get people to say, hey, you saw your video, you're cool, you're awesome. You know, it's not what it's about. This isn't scripted. I don't script anything and put it on the internet. This is who I am.
My silence is who I am.
Right. Wait, what?
I don't know. I take note, but a lot of times I don't really talk during these, which is I don't.
I mean,
I don't know if that's an issue.
No, it's not an issue. It's just I usually run my mouth a lot, so, and I don't have a problem being in front of a camera because when I look in the mirror, I'm completely comfortable with who I am and how I look. So being in front of a camera, in front of thousands or millions or maybe one, it is what it is. You know, you don't have to portray I have to portray myself as this great person, this great father, this great role model type person. I'm just who I am, you know, take it or leave it. And my children, you know, their opinions are the only opinions of me that has ever mattered. You know, my children say I'm jacked up. Everybody else on the world can say I'm awesome. My children say I'm jacked up as far as I'm concerned. So, but what else? Okay, y'all, see his mustache? So get close so they can see the mustache. He officially got a mustache. It's no longer peach fuzz. So he got a little bit of beard, a little bit of beard.
No.
I didn't grow hair on my face until I was 22 years old.
He gets it from mom.
22 years old. Well, I guess he get it from his mother then, because I didn't grow hair until I was 22 years old. So, yeah, but that's it, YouTube. We about to head back to Artesia. School's about to start back up for them, so wanted to get them back early so they can kind of get transitioning to the sleep schedule for school. And I'll leave the tags for my children in the video in the comments. Y'all go check out their video, man. Y'all support me. If y'all really support me, y'all gotta support their channels too. You know, these are my offsprings. They are reflections of me. They definitely have unique experiences on their channels, but if you guys support me, I don't think it will hurt to support them too. Even though they do animations and I do mainly podcasts, you know, it's the support, right? But be sure to always like, share, subscribe, leave it in the comments. All my social media public, you guys know that. And until the next video,
be easy.
Oh my goodness!
I know y'all
better know it, man.
I wanted to see if Malaysia could